The day sighed its last breath as twilight painted the sky in lavender and rose gold, brushing the city with a gentle ethereal glow. Shadows stretched across rooftops and the horizon shimmered with the promise of night. It was a moment suspended between day and darkness, where everything felt possible and the world seemed to hold its breath. The city's roar faded to a gentle hum, streetlights flickering on one by one, casting a warm golden glow along the quiet streets. The air cooled, scented with damp earth and the sweet promise of jasmine blooming nearby. Footsteps echoed softly on the wet pavement, and the city seemed to slow, as if savouring the delicate transition from day to night. In this magical pause, the world seemed to slow, every sound clearer, every moment deeper and more meaningful. Leaves rustled like gentle whispers, carrying secrets on the evening breeze. A lone bird sang its final song, its melody lingering in the air, while a distant clock chimed the hour, marking the arrival of twilight's embrace. The atmosphere invited you to breathe deeper, to let go of worries and simply be present in the moment. The moon, a pale sliver, watched over the world as the first stars pricked the darkening sky, each one a tiny beacon of hope. The garden glowed softly under the moonlight, offering a sense of peace and renewal. For a brief moment the world felt new, full of hidden beauty and untold stories waiting to be discovered. It was a time for dreams to awaken, for hearts to open wide, guided by the gentle golden light of evening. Every flower, every leaf seemed to shimmer with possibility. On this particular evening, the calm and magic set the stage for two hearts about to find their own extraordinary world. In the hush of twilight, love and wonder mingled, promising that something unforgettable was about to begin. Emma wandered aimlessly, seeking peace after a long, noisy day. Drawn by curiosity, she found herself before an old, ivy-covered wall, ancient, forgotten, and inviting. The air was cleaner here, floral and sweet, a stark contrast to the city she'd left behind. As she traced the wall, her hand found a hidden, rusted iron latch. She hesitated, but the pull was irresistible. Less intrusion, more invitation. With a soft click, the latch gave way, and a faded green door swung open. Emma peeked inside and gasped. Before her lay a wild, beautiful garden, bathed in twilight's glow. Roses climbed stone arches, lavender scented the air, and a small fountain trickled at the centre. Fireflies danced in the gathering dusk, their lights like fallen stars. It was a secret garden, a hidden paradise, and Emma had stumbled right into its heart. Emma stepped quietly into the garden, her senses alive to the soft rustle of leaves and the gentle perfume of blooming flowers. She paused, taking in the tranquil beauty, and realized she wasn't alone. Near the old stone fountain, a man sat on a weathered bench, sketchbook in hand, completely absorbed in his art. The sound of water mingled with the scratch of his pencil. He seemed almost part of the garden itself, still, peaceful, blending seamlessly with the statues and ferns that surrounded him, as if he belonged to this secret world. Sensing her presence, he turned, his eyes warm and welcoming, a gentle smile lighting up his face as if he'd been expecting her all along. "Hello," he said softly, his voice carrying a quiet kindness. "I didn't expect a visitor this evening." Emma blushed, apologizing for intruding on his solitude, but he reassured her with a soft laugh. "The garden doesn't mind. Sometimes it lets in those who need it most." He patted the bench beside him, inviting her to join. "I'm Noah. I come here to draw, to capture the quiet and the peace that lives here." Emma introduced herself, her voice a soft murmur. feeling both shy and strangely at home. She glanced at his sketchbook, a rose beautifully rendered, its delicate petals and shadows captured in charcoal, as if the flower itself had whispered its secrets to him. In that moment, she understood. This garden was a sanctuary, a place of quiet magic, and he was its gentle keeper, tending not just to flowers, but to moments of connection. The air between them was filled with unspoken understanding, a sense that they both belonged here, if only for this evening. Emma sat beside him, feeling the peace of the place settle around them, the world outside fading away as twilight deepened. Two strangers, drawn together by the magic of twilight and the quiet beauty of a hidden world, found comfort in each other's presence. Their story, gentle and unexpected, was just beginning. They sat in comfortable silence, the garden's symphony surrounding them, every leaf and petal seeming to hum with quiet life. The quiet wasn't awkward, it was peaceful, as if they'd known each other for years, their presence together as natural as the gentle rustle of the trees. Noah's charcoal whispered across the page, tracing lines and shadows, while Emma watched, fascinated by the way he captured the world around them. Eventually Noah looked up and asked gently, "What were you looking for?" His voice was soft, blending with the sounds of the evening. Emma replied after a moment's thought, "Quiet, I suppose, a place to breathe and just be." Noah nodded in understanding. "This is a good place to find it. The quiet here is alive, filled with stories and gentle secrets." Their conversation deepened, voices blending with the evening breeze carried softly through the garden's twilight air. Emma shared her city life and its overwhelm, the constant noise, the rush, and how she longed for moments like this. Noah spoke of his art and his dream to capture quiet beauty, to find inspiration in peaceful places and gentle moments. Their words floated like dandelion seeds, drifting on the breeze, finding fertile ground in each other's hearts and minds. A subtle connection formed, not fiery, but a warm, steady glow, a gentle understanding that needed no explanation. When Emma shivered, Noah draped his jacket over her shoulders, a simple, caring gesture that spoke volumes in the quiet. The warmth of the moment lingered, more powerful than words, wrapping them in a sense of belonging and comfort. In the garden's embrace, two souls began to find each other, drawn together by the gentle magic of the evening and the promise of something new. The secret garden became their sanctuary, a world just for them. Each evening, Emma returned to the green door. Noah was always waiting. The garden seemed to welcome her, its flowers brighter, scents sweeter. Their connection grew naturally, like wild roses climbing the walls, untamed, beautiful, imperfect. Shared silences and whispered conversations deepened their bond. In the garden, they were their truest selves. Emma found her voice, Noah found his muse. He began to draw Emma, capturing her in the twilight's gentle light. The garden was more than a place, it was a feeling of being seen, understood and safe. Together they planted the seeds of a lifelong love. In their secret world, love blossomed quietly and deeply. Their love spoke a language beyond words, small gestures, shared silences. Noah saved her perfect roses. Emma brought him warm tea. They learned to read each other's moods in silence, a gentle hand squeeze saying, "I'm here." Emma, once lost in the city, found herself in the garden and in Noah. Noah, content in solitude, discovered belonging with Emma. Their connection was authentic, built on presence and understanding, not grand gestures. It was a love that whispered, not shouted. In the quiet spaces they found home in each other. True belonging, they learned, is finding a soul who speaks your quiet language. Their love was a testament to the beauty of being found. Their love unfolded with the seasons, each bringing new depth. Summer brought laughter and long conversations under stars, the garden in full bloom. Autumn's golds and reds saw them huddled close, sharing dreams and letting go of old hurts. Winter blanketed the garden in snow, but they still met, bundled and hand in hand, their love resilient in the cold. The winter garden's stark beauty mirrored the strength of their bond. Spring returned, green shoots and buds awakening, their love renewed. They had weathered every season together, joy and hardship alike. The garden cycles reflected their own growth, change, resilience. Their roots ran deep, nurtured by time and patience. Through every season, their love endured. The secret garden was their constant, a place where love grew strong. It was a love built to last. Years passed, but the garden's magic never faded. It became a living chronicle of their love, every corner holding a memory. The bench by the fountain was where Noah asked Emma to share her life. The rose-covered archway witnessed their whispered vows. Their love remained gentle and steady, a quiet flame in a changing world. The garden was the vessel, but the true magic was what they built together. Their partnership was rooted in respect, understanding, and friendship. They learned enduring love is found in quiet, everyday moments. True love is a sanctuary, a place of peace and belonging. Together, they created a secret garden in their hearts, a home that lasted a lifetime. As Emma and Noah's story closes, let it be a gentle reminder for your own heart. True love is found in quiet, unplanned moments, in shared silences and simple gestures. Cherish the secret gardens in your life, the peaceful corners, the undistracted presence. Protect these moments, make time for them. In a noisy world, the greatest gift is your quiet, undivided attention. Let your heart speak in the gentle language of connection. Tonight, hold your loved one closer and remember, true love is a quiet strength, a sanctuary. Let your love grow in the quiet spaces, a secret garden for just the two of you.